of the second to last day here at the Stealth Arica Chilean Challenge. The heat has started. Round number 5, heat number 1 out in the water. Dallas Singer in red, Dayton Correra in yellow. With the small waves and inconsistent sets, these guys have to pull out everything to make it through these heats.
Everything, yeah. And we should see a little bit of a rise in the swell today. Charts are saying it's supposed to pick up a little bit, so fingers crossed for that. And we might see some sets coming in here in the back. No priority to start off the heat. So we'll just wait and see whoever catches first wave will fall into second priority.
I think you woke up like 3 times last night saying, "What time is it?" I said 1 o'clock. "What time is it?" 3 o'clock.
Yeah.
"What time is it?" 4 o'clock. And you know what? I think from 4 o'clock on, we both been up, checking emails, sending out emails, and just getting ready for today's action. So we are to a slow start, and Mother Nature may be running a little slow too. As you can see out the back, not as big as Gringo as we would like, but there is a swell coming in overnight. Fingers crossed for the last and final day of competition. But currently out in the water, round number 5, heat number 1. It is Dallas Singer in red, Dayton Correra from Chile in yellow.
Yeah, I think Mother Nature got woken up by that party last night as well, and it's trying to catch up on its sleep.
Yeah. Yeah, it was a hectic night last night. Tomate's younger brother always throws down his birthday party around the same time. So a lot of the guys who didn't make it through the trials or make it through these rounds are probably recovering right now from hangover or whatever they got going on. But these guys right here are focused. Andrew Lester and Ben Player in your foreground, and you see David Hubbard. David Hubbard was out there before dark or before light, getting in some waves out there.
Yep.
And I think that's more of a psych out than anything, because we already know what he can do out there, and he's just psyching people out, saying, "I'm here for business. I would love to have an Arica Chilean Challenge win under my belt, and
here we go.
Do everything possible to do it."
Here we go. Let's see if we've got any takers on this. Starting to wake up.
I don't know. I would probably creep on the inside and catch anything right off the bat just to have one wave. I mean, you never know. You might end up with just one wave throughout the entire heat if you're not careful.
Yeah. We did see some 4-foot sets just before the event started, so I think that's what these guys have seen. And they don't want to risk catching one of these small ones on the inside because they know if a 4-footer comes through, it's going to score a lot better than an inside sort of 2-foot, 3-foot one.
Again, welcome everybody. Manny V here with Alex Leon, waking up to the sunshine of Arica here in northern Chile for the Stealth Arica Chilean Challenge. And it looks like we got some action out the back. Red and yellow. Red taking a look. Dallas Singer, no, too deep on that one. The right actually looked like it was clean, but look at that left-hander streaking across.
See how shallow it's going. Ooh.
We saw Mike Stewart on his last wave yesterday get a deep pit, come out with I think it was a spin, then goes into an ARS, and then rides up onto the reef. And
right on the reef.
It's very, very shallow here. We've been saying it from the day one that this place is very heavy.
Yeah.
Dallas Singer versus Dayton Correra in yellow, Dallas in red. Again, these are 30-minute heats. Top 2 waves will be scored. There is a 12-wave maximum. And the riders in the next heat are allowed to paddle out with 5 minutes remaining in the heat that's out in the water. So there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Once again, thank you for tuning in from all over the world. Yesterday I posted something on our Google Plus profile page, and I will do so right now. Just asking where you're watching from. So give me a second while I post that up. Alex Leon, this is it, coming down to the wire. This is an elimination round.
It's elimination from here on in. It's all man-on-man heats and 30-minute heats. This is stop 3 on the Grand Slam series. He went in a pipe for our first stop. Second stop was in Western Australia at the box. And this is 3rd stop on the tour. And then next week we head to Brazil for stop 4 at the Arica. I can't even say it. How do you say it? Help me out here, Manny.
Itacosh, you know what?
Yeah.
We need a couple Brazilians. Hermano Castro might be in the booth, so.
Yeah, Hermano said he's going to come over and help out today.
Oh, man, this is anybody watching, we will nail that down by the time Brazil comes around. But first, we are here in Arica. Dallas Singer in red, dropping in.
Dropping in, Dallas. Pulling in, he's got a lot of speed there.
Yeah.
Punches through the barrel and does a roll out. So
Solid. Oh, see him duck right on the rock.
Good start there for Dallas, though. He had a lot of speed trying to punch through that. He knew he was pretty deep, so that was a good little pit for Dallas to start his campaign.
Shaggy is online. Shaggy, take another look at Dallas Singer in red. As you can see, he drops in. He knows he has to hit the gas and just get in that full speed line. And he just put his head down and was going to bust through anything to make sure he came out of that. He had enough time to get a sneak in a roll at the end of that one. One of the bigger sets of the day coming in, Dayton Correra.
Let's see what he's got. Let's see what Denton's got. Here he goes. Bottom turns, locks into the pit here. Coming out, he's going to launch something here. And just does a small roll there with a forward in the pocket.
That is a bigger wave than Dallas' wave.
Yeah.
Again, Shaggy, thank you for tuning in from Hawaii. I'm going to get rid of your post there. I want to keep that one with the shout-outs on top.
Morning, Shaggy.
So, good morning, Shaggy. We wish you were here.
We see a replay here of Dainton. Just pulling in. Getting under the covers there. We just see him sort of sitting in the barrel. Wasn't too deep. Just comes out. Launches a roll there. Not a huge roll. Finishes with a nice forward. So it's not a bad start. See what I was saying a bit with your wave choice here. Waiting for a set out the back is going to, you know, I believe Dallas's barrel, he was deeper. It was a lot deeper barrel. It was a better tube. But wave size was smaller. Well, I don't know. It's a tough one to judge. But we could see Dallas having a look at this one. No, he opts to pull out. That was a nice-looking wave.
I wonder why he pulled out of that one. That could have been a solid second wave right there, even though it was it looked like it was just going to be a quick little barrel on the takeoff. He could have had just two solid waves right there.
Yeah.
Again, Mother Nature's not feeling it today as far as throwing down the massive waves that we've seen in the past days, but she still is delivering, you know, four foot sets still.
There we see a score come through. So Dallas has got a 6.17 for his barrel to roll, and Denton's got a 4.33. You can see the judges scaling that there. So Denton didn't really get rewarded for his. Well, actually, you know what? I believe it's probably fair. Dallas's barrel was he was a lot deeper.
Yeah, for sure. But Dayton's wave was bigger. Well, the judges, you know, that's their job.
Yeah, it wasn't a lot bigger, but it was bigger. But there isn't too much
technical difficulty.
Yeah, massive size difference today. Whereas if this was yesterday, we saw guys are getting 3-footers and some guys are getting 6-footers. Where today it's only a foot, sort of maybe 2 feet between set size.
Yeah, I think
and the inside runners. So
I think the judges did well on that score right there. They rewarded for the difficulty because Dallas was way deep. Magno Passos from Brazil getting ready for his heat. He's coming up next against Amaury Laverne. Again, this is an elimination round, round number 5. Magno or Amaury will be going home. That's coming up next. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you once again for tuning in to the Stealth Arica Chilean Challenge. And yes, we did post up another little quick post as Magno's getting ready. Daniel Zimbra in the background there with Mike Stewart.
And I've got a shout out from Nino Gonzalez. Good morning from Spain. He's throwing a little boom in there for you, Manny.
Awesome. Sam, he's been tuning in every freaking day. Sam, good on you, mate. Jake and Byron Bay, Greg Hart, Jazz and Jake tuning in from the Gold Coast. It's about 9:30 p.m. on the Gold Coast. Matthew, what up? He's going for Dallas and saying what's up for the Nui boys. Benjamin Clegg is in Australia, and he says, what's up, big prize?
Oh, Cleggy.
David Pontes from the Azores. Liam, thank you for tuning back in. He says Ronex in England is tuning in as a newlywed, so he just got hitched. Congratulations to Ronex. Go Bunny, what up from Miami? George De Jesus, Puerto Rico is always tuning in. When on the Desde Puerto Rico, Mitchell, Jordan, Ant-Man, Mike Hunt, Sam, Telmo, Chad, Mick. Mick has been there from day one, too. Juan Santos. We love you, boy.
The Boogie Office is watching. Phil Gallagher.
Yes. Phil Gallagher, Ryan O'Connor, and
A.K.A. Toinsy.
Steve Action Jackson as well. So we thank you all for tuning in. Marvy, one quick last shout out from London. Thank you all for tuning in. Adam from Perth as well. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. This is it. The second to last day of the Stealth Arica Chilean Challenge. And out in the water currently taking a look right there is Dayton Correa, #1 in the national tour here in Chile. We got the wild card for that. And Dallas Singer in the red jersey.
Yep, so we see Maury Laverne just getting pumped up for he's in the next seat against Magno Passos. Listening to some G Unit, probably, that's my guess. And they'll be coming up in the next heat. And that's going to be a real highly competitive one because in my eyes, Amori, I think, has been surfing probably the most critical in this event. Sort of combining double flips. His combination of moves out here is unbelievable. In my eyes, that's my opinion. Everyone has their own opinion, Manny, of course, but I've been here and I've watched every heat, and Amori's, I think, is probably the most dangerous at this place. But then you look at Magno. Magno's been right on his tail. You know, he's probably second or third under him with his high sort of competitiveness with his critical moves and things. So it's going to be a tough heat, that one.
This is round number 5, an elimination heat, man-on-man, which means one rider will not advance on, and we'll call this event finish.
Finito.
18 minutes after the 30 minutes remaining in this heat, Dallas Singer with a solid inside wave. He was deep on that one and was able to come out and end it with a nice maneuver. Dayton, he got a bigger wave, was more of a pocket ride, got in the barrel, but not much there for Dayton. A little bigger, but it wasn't as difficult maneuvering as we saw Dallas on his wave.
I mean, I think the guys are going to get rewarded for deep tubes today because there aren't that many. The size is small, and it's a lot harder to ride a deeper tube on a smaller wave than it is on a bigger wave. So they're going to be rewarded, I'd say, if they go for these sort of backdoor barrels. But we see Danton have a look at the right-hander here.
There's the first
right-hander. This is dangerous. Just in front of the barrel there, not really getting in it. Going for a ramp, and just does an RS off the end of that thing.
A little sloppy on their ARS for Dayton Carrera, but you know what? He had to do something at that end bowl because that wave really wasn't forming up as a barrel or anything. So he had to keep an eye on that section. He knew he had to go big. Unfortunately, his speed was there, but the lip seemed like it died down just a little bit right when he got there.
Yeah, that's the trouble with the right-handers. They look like they're going to be a big bowl, and then a lot of the time they just sort of feather out, or they don't really hit the reef, and that they don't give you that projection. But there we see him opting not to go in that barrel there, which, you know, maybe he could have got a really long tube.
Oh, yeah.
See? And he opted to go for the ramp. Now that's...
Well, he could have pulled in behind that section and end it and come out with a roll.
Well, see, that's your other option. You could have pulled in that tube and got more of a ramp as you come out because you're inside the barrel. But that's the way he surfed it, and he's received a 4.6 for that. It's put him in the first place with Dallas Singer only having a one wave score, 6.17. So now Dallas is only chasing a 2.76. Plenty of time, 16 minutes remaining. And, you know, I had to mention your famous Manny Vargas boom has become pretty famous up here. I was walking down the street the other day and a couple of kids were yelling out, boom, boom. You need to patent that.
I need to patent that. I wonder if it's patented yet. I'll have to go look into the patent websites and see if it's patented yet. All right, Amaury Laverne getting ready for his heat. Coming up next, he's going to be going against Magno Passos. And he's been pretty focused since he landed here in Arica. I mean, if you haven't seen any of his heats, we do have all the heats so far on Heats on Demand on our YouTube channel, youtube.com/IBA World Tour. And that's where you can look. Oh, you know what? I'm looking at his lip right there. Is that when he hit his...
he hit the reef yesterday. Well, it might have been his board, actually, but it was on that last wave in the heat yesterday.
That's right.
He had blood pissing out of his mouth there.
Oh, there it is. A quick little... And on his... Yeah, I mean...
Oh, shaving scar. That's what it is. Must have been.
I don't know why he'd be shaving his lip, but if it was, he's got to be a little bit more careful. But I'm pretty sure it was from that landing. I want to say it was a big air maneuver for sure. When he landed, just went face first, probably into his leash plug. And yeah, there he is explaining it to the cameraman. But you know what? That's the thing here with all these guys. They're going all out. And whether it's the reef, their board, leash plug, whatever it is, they're throwing it down.
Throwing it down. Couple more shout-outs to a couple of Jet Coleman having a late night newie. Good to hear, champ. Have a beer for me, mate. Will Greenwood, go hard, he says. And Bruno, hey, Manny, regards from Bruno Lisboa.
Oh, Bruno. Obrigado. Amigos. Yeah, Bruno's awesome. He has the same last name as the capital of Portugal where he's from, which is pretty cool. So we're going to be heading to Sintra, I believe in August for the Sintra Pro. That's always a fun adventure out there. And in the extracurricular activities at Sintra, the Flip Cup Championships will go down. That's always an exciting event. So Flip Cup contestants, I will see you in Sintra. Look at this action out the back. Look, could be a set coming in for the boys, red and yellow. I believe red has priority. Dallas Singer taking a look.
And no, it just sort of bent across the reef, head towards the right.
The priority system. A quick briefing for those that haven't been tuning in throughout the event. What is a priority system and how can you use it and how can it work against you?
Yeah, priority system basically is first out the back, gets first priority of any choice of wave. If you do show interest and paddle for a wave, you will lose that priority and it will fall into the second position. But in saying that, you have to, it's a lot of pressure on you when you got priority because if it's, you know, a nice set comes through and they maybe can't see it, but we can see it from here, there could be a 2-3 wave set. It's up to them, the pressure's on them to decide which one's going to be the best wave. And if they go the first one and the second one's even better, then that's, you know, then becomes valuable for the second priority because they can sit out there and the pressure's off them. They get to choose which one they want.
All right, looks like the set is rolling in right now. We're going to see if it's going to be good enough for Dallas Singer. If not, he does have priority right now. He can let it go. And then Dayton will have the opportunity to take off. But neither of them are going, and there's not really anything else after that. But there is this, and we'll be back right after this. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. This is the Stealth Arica Chilean Challenge presented by BSC. And yes, it's been a bumpy morning here in Arica just because it's been a hectic night last night. I mean, this is Friday night in Latin America, and you know what? They know how to party down here. Manny V here and Alex Leon holding it down in the commentators area for the first heats of round number 5, and we're going to go into round number 6. Some of the riders getting ready, tuning up in the competitors area.
Yeah, we see Rock Dog there, Mitch Rawns, Pineapple Head, Ryan Hardy, and Mark McCarthy, the Meerkat. And then we see Jake Stone on the end there. Just he was coming up later today too. Unfortunately, Mark's been knocked out of the event. But we will be seeing Ryan and the Rock Dog as we see some action out the back. Dallas Singer pulling in under the barrel there.
Oh, nice.
Nice roll there. Let's see if he can come out of this. Oh, another tube.
My.
Now that's going to score well. Two tubes in the size today, you're going to get rewarded for that. And that was a nice roll. And see, wave choice, that wasn't a set. That was just a one-off sort of inside nugget. But this was similar to Dallas's first wave. And he's getting rewarded for it as we see him pull under the lip here. Nice line there. Draws that halfway up, sitting in a big bottom turn. He just scooped up, did a nice roll, and landed back in the tube. Little cover up there. Dallas Singer.
Oh, man, that's going to be a solid wave for our rider in red out in this first heat in round number 5. Dallas Singer, still a young bloke at 27 years old and still has a long way to go in as far as his bodyboarding career. So,
Well, if Mike Stewart's 49, I mean, there's a lot of time for him.
oh, yeah, Dallas Singer with a solid wave right there. And the score has dropped with a 7.0 for Dallas Singer now. Dallas Singer is in a commanding lead over Dayton Correra, the national champion here in Chile. But Dayton, all hope is not lost. He is
Still 9 minutes.
8.57 is what he needs to get into that first place spot. So Juan Santos, thank you for writing out Itacochera is the spot where we're going in Brazil.
Itacochera.
Itacochera. I hope we're saying that right. Steve Action Jackson will be on the mic in Brazil, and I'm sure he will correct me on that pronunciation. So once again, thank you all for tuning in. Live action here at round number 5 and 6 going down today at the Stealth Arica Chilean Challenge presented by BSC. James Wilmot, Joao, Ella, Luis, Matt Scott, Bailey J, Chris Fraser. Here we go, tuning in.
Dallas again.
Singer.
There he is. He's looking for something here. Does a nice IRS out of the barrel there. And finishes with a roll. So Dallas Singer, he's starting to get busy, and he's starting to extend this lead.
If that comes in at a 6 or higher, he's just going to be way ahead of Dayton Correra and possibly put him in combination land. And we have 8 minutes remaining. Here's another look at Dallas Singer.
Yeah, we see him just drawing a nice line there. Knows he's going for that ramp straight off. Gets a good little projection out of that barrel. So it's a nice RS, good landing for Dallas. And then just punches the roll off the end right on the reef.
Unreal.
So
Dallas
shallow
Singer.
there. It's about a foot of water where he's doing that.
Dallas Singer's, I hate to say, he's kicking ass.
Well, he's just been rewarded. Now he's got a 6.83 for that. Extend his lead now. Danton's chasing a 9.23.
Wait a second. Dayton Correra has priority, and a set is coming in on the outside. It looks like he's looking it down. Doesn't look like he is making any movement to attack this wave.
It's looking like a real west sort of wave. More of a right-hander.
There's another
These
one
guys
out the
are way too deep for the right-hander. But, gee, now it's getting tougher and tougher for Danton. 9.23 he's chasing. And
nope.
no
Dallas Singer
goes.
taking a look, but not going. Dylan Taylor tuning in from Barbados. Boutique, what up, dog? Sam Winton, we know you're coming in from Boxy. Johnny Bridges, thank you for tuning in. Shane,
Johnny
what up?
Bridges.
Oh, you know
Down
Johnny.
in Hong Kong, yeah, he's a Cronulla boy.
There you go.
Yeah, Johnny.
What's
He's always tuned in. He watches every event from Hong Kong.
Oh,
Says the
perfect.
stream's good there too.
Epic. That's what we want to hear. Armando is tuning in from Holland, and we're hoping the stream is doing well out in Holland as well. Sydney and the Sydney Bodyboarders Club, what up? Bailey J's giving that shout out. David Pontes, what up? Nick Connor is tuning in from King's Cross.
Yeah.
You know
Good
Nick
support
too?
there. No. But just from King's Cross sounds pretty good. Sounds like he's having a ball.
George Fernandez in the Dominican Republic. Yes, Nimbia as well, Joao.
Okay. The horizon's starting to look a little busy.
All
we
right.
could have some action within 30 seconds here.
We've been talking about the
Danton's
priority-
going deep. We see him paddling deep. And this is one of the probably the biggest wave coming through now. So Danton's
Holy
paddling out the
mackerel.
back.
Sorry, I didn't know you were getting excited, but I guess that's your excited sound right there. But there is sets coming in out the back. You're right. I was expecting you to yell and poke me in the ear, but yeah, there are the. Look at this.
That was a shame that no one went that.
That's a heat winner right there. Nobody.
That was a heat winner.
But Dayton Correra, turn around on this one.
He's chasing a 9.23. Let's see if he can get it. Tucks in the barrel here, sitting in there. Oh, this is looking like an all right wave. Comes out. See what he can do out here.
Oh, my! Dayton Correra, can he pull it off? He's in the reef section right now in the shallows of the reef.
No, he's looked like he lost a fin as he hit that. I saw a foot, and I saw an empty flipper just flapping.
Yeah, you see him putting it on right there. It's probably dangling from his fin tether. And he put it on.
Yeah, he's lost it. He's lost the flipper.
Oh, it's gone.
Let's see. They should have looked like it was still connected though. There we see him pulling in under the lip there. A little bit of a wind chandelier there, but he gets in under it. Nice tube. Bit of a blowout there for him. He knows. See, his flipper's off there. Now that's critical because he's losing speed as he's hitting that. We see it just dangling, getting in the way.
Oh, no. It's like having a parachute.
Oh, that was unlucky. You know what? If the flip was on, it would have improved his chance of making that.
I mean, I was wondering why he didn't pull that off. He's been pulling those maneuvers off throughout the entire event, but obviously it was his fin. Dallas Singer dropping in on this one. Slides under the lip right there. Nice pocket ride. Gets under the lip. Gets barrel time. Oh, a nice flip right there for Dallas Singer.
The bull is starting to run away.
Oh, my.
The bull is starting to run away. There's 4 minutes remaining. And let's see if Dallas can improve on his 6.83. We might see a replay of this. Here we go.
Dallas Singer, as you can see, trimming right into the barrel. Not really a bottom turn, more like sliding into the pocket and then getting covered up completely. Maintains his speed, looks for that section, and goes for a big flip right there and pulls it off flawlessly. Dallas Singer.
Yeah, sort of a backflip there. We see just getting the rotation too and sort of sliding, finishing it off.
Dayton Correa's last wave coming in at a 7.1. So he's hot on Dallas's tail right now. So Dallas better not slow down. All Dayton needs now is a 7.48. Dallas Singer's last wave, 7.57.
Yeah, so Danton's been rewarded for his barrel there. It was a good tube, so they have rewarded him for his tube. 7.1, it was an incomplete move. Dallas now on a combined score of 14.57. Danton, 11.7. He's chasing a 7.48. He's got 3 minutes to do it. He's in priority. Could be some lumps coming through.
Once again, welcome everybody tuning in from all over the world. This is the 2012 Stealth Arica Chilean Challenge presented by BSC, and we've been giving shout-outs to everybody who's been posting on our Google Plus profile page, and I think Alex has something on the Facebook too as well. But Blackie from Cronulla is tuning in, and WeBodyboard.com, they're coming in from the UK.
Thought he'd be surfing the island. He surfs it every day. I don't know why he's not out there.
Sunny Coast, Joel.
Must be night, PM.
Any of the guys in Cronulla put on headlamps or waterproof flashlights and get out there and get some extra lonely barrels at night?
Sometimes. A few of the older blokes used to, Rusty Marine and that couple of the surfers, but...
So the new guys are getting a little soft or what?
Yeah, they are, a little.
Magno Passos in the yellow jersey, getting ready to head on out to the next heat in round number 5. Heat number 2, Omri Laverne is already out in the channel. You can see him in the distance. Magno Passos making his way out. We do have 1 minute and 45 seconds remaining in heat number 1, round number 5. Currently out in the water, Dallas Singer, 7.5, 7.57 in first place. Dayton Correa now on the hunt for a 7.48. That's going to be a hard one to get, especially in these conditions.
Yep. 1.5 minutes remaining. It's coming down to the wire here.
Shaggy throwing out a question. If we've played soccer against the locals yet, that has not gone down yet. It may even go down tonight or tomorrow afternoon. So Shaggy, oh, I know that was one of the things that everybody looks forward to, and I'll let you know how it turns out. Box Beach, Nick Shaw, Harrison Domer from Nui, Cade Wood. Going for Dallas. All right, ladies and gentlemen, once again, this is it. Round number 5, less than 1 minute remaining in heat number 1. Dallas Singer is holding steady right now. There is a set out the water. Dayton Correa, can he make a situation change in the last minute?
He has to go. He has to get busy here and go and just pull something out of the bag. Okay, this last wave is the last chance coming through now for Danton. He's got 30 seconds. There's nothing behind this thing.
Oh,
he's not going to go. No.
Dayton Correa, the time is just melting away, and Dallas Singer can't ask for the time to go by quicker.
15 and it looks like Dallas is going to advance through here.
Here we go, coming down to the wire. Dayton Correa, 10 seconds remaining, and that is the end of the contest for Dayton